Hi, I'm Romil. Learn with me and grow together. Hi friends, let's start today's story. Title is
Uncle Kiran's Garden, a heartwarming story of love and kindness. After his wife passed away, Uncle Kiran lived alone in a tiny house at the edge of the village. The once bright garden around his home had lost its spark. Flowers stopped blooming, the soil became dry, and the tree looked weary. Till each morning, Uncle Kiran stepped outside with a small watering can. He sprinkled water gently and whispered, "Someday it will grow again." Neighbors shook their head. That land is too old now. They said, nothing will grow there anymore. But Uncle Kiran believed in small miracles and he did not quit. One rainy evening while he was sleeping, Uncle Kiran heard a soft whimper by the gate. He tiptoed outside and found a little cat under a bush, wet, shivering and barely breathing. Uncle scooped the kitten up and whispered, "You poor thing, who left you here?" He wrapped her in a towel, gently dried her fur and warm. Kitten looked up with frightened eyes. Uncle Kiran smiled and said kindly, "No one leaves my doorstep hungry." He named her Kate. Day by day, Kate grew stronger. Kate followed Uncle everywhere, running behind him as he walked and curling up beside his feet when he rested. For the first time in months, Uncle Kiran laughed again. The house did not feel empty. One morning, green shoots sprouted near the fence. Uncle whispered, "Maybe the land is waking up." Soon little vegetables grew. Spinach, tomatoes, even bright chilies started growing up. Old mango tree, silent for years, dropped a single golden fruit right in front of him. Uncle looked up and said with wonder, "You saw that, Kate?" Villagers came by, amazed. "How is it possible?" they asked. Uncle simply replied, "Love brings life back, even to old soil." People visited for vegetables and fruits. Uncle never sold them. Instead, he would fill bags and say, "Take what you need, leave some for others." Kate watched on the pouch, proud and happy. Not everyone approved. A man from another village said, "You give away what could make you rich?" Uncle looked at him calmly and said, "I became rich the day I stopped being alone." Kate jumped into his lap as if to say, "I understand." One summer, fire broke out nearby. Smoke spread fast. People panicked, but suddenly rain fell only over Uncle's garden. It stopped the fire before it could reach the house. The villagers whispered, "A miracle." Uncle looked at Kate, sitting by the mango tree, and said, "You are no ordinary cat, are you?" Kate blinked slowly, like she was smiling. Many years passed. Uncle Kiran grew old. His knee ached, his voice softened, but his spirit stayed stronger. Every morning, Kate walked beside him. Every evening, children gathered at his house to hear his stories. Uncle could say, "This garden was never mine, it was a gift. I just learned how to care for it." One morning, Uncle did not come out. The villagers entered his house gently and found him peacefully sitting in his chair, smiling, a flower in his hand, and Cat sitting beside him. Though Uncle Kiran passed away, the garden continued to flourish, more beautiful than ever, and Kate stayed on, watching over the soil and the trees and the children. Sometimes people still see a cat by Uncle's house at sunset. Some says the ground still hears his footsteps, and everyone agrees Uncle's garden never faded, because kindness never does.
Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe.